Hello, beautiful people, my YouTube family, my friends and family. Thank you for stopping by. Today, I'm going to share with us a story as well as the history of Igueben local government. Igueben local government happened to be one of the local government in ESAN land amongst others. We have five local government that make up ESAN land in Edo State. One of which is ESAN Central, ESAN Northeast, ESAN Southwest, and Igueben local government. So today, I'm going to share with us the history, the background, and the origin of Igueben local government. Please, let's take a ride together. Before I go, this is Judafen ESAN channel. If today is your first time joining us, kindly subscribe to this channel, hit the notification button so that each time I drop a video like this, you'll be notified and we will enjoy the whole ride together. So, let's go as I see you at the other side. The history and origin of Igueben Kingdom. Igueben was founded around 1516 during the reign of the Benin monarch Oba Esigi 1504 to 1550, who was one of the warrior kings of the Great Kingdom. War had broken out between the Kingdom of Benin and the Ata of Igala Kingdom, based at Ida, a town on the bank of the Niger River. Oba Esigi sent warriors in pursuit of men from Ida who had invaded Benin City. The Ida War was fought between 1515 and 1516. At that time, Oba Isigi on the throne reigned between 1504 and 1550. For reasons of cultural, religious, geographical expansion of major tribal groups at that time, war broke out between the Oba Isigi of Benin Kingdom and the Ata of Ida. The Ata of Ida was said to have carried his war to the geographical space of Benin, which the Beninese resisted and chased them to River Niger. The Benin soldiers fought gallantly with military powers, assuaging their superiority as Ida soldiers fled in their thousands, disappearing in their canoes across River Niger. The name of the commander was Ebe. Ebe was a trusted and brave soldier, a man of distinction and military powers, and was an ardent follower of loyalists of Oba Esigi. He led the foot soldiers with matches, administrative efficiency, very careful and true strategies. Ebe won the war. As would be expected in any military campaign, the Oba Esige troop on their way to Ida made a number of stopovers in many places, not out of the expectation and need of energy to continue the fight, but a strategic move to plan, devise other tactics to win the war. They rested, ate yam, and reinforced. After driving their enemies to their homeland across the Niger, they started their journey back home. According to tradition, Eben and his soldiers went back the way they came and discovered almost a year after that the particular spot where they have camped for a rest and repositioning was now a flourishing farm of yams. Amazed and impressed by the well-being of the thickly leafed yams, unattended and uncared for in such a jungle, Eben resolved that such a fertile area would make a happy place for living. The big yams and his warriors harvested were for him an eloquent testimony of the potential resources awaiting settlers. It was therefore so wonder that Eben sought to approval of Oba Esigi to settle in their newfound land. They sent an emissary to the king of Benin to obtain permission to set up a new settlement in the area, ensuring that the king saw the advantages of a rich harvest and more crop taxes. After much deliberation, he granted them permission to settle and live there. This would become the promised land, a land of plenty. Thus began the colonization of the Oba Esigi of Benin. The evidence was convincing and overwhelmed with the fruits of the harvest that he gave his blessing to his trusted warrior and his followers to remain on the newfound land. The reward these soldiers for their effort and retain their loyalty, the king granted them the patience to engage in bronze casting for added trade. So they joined the Benin Royal Guide for bronze casting as the only ones outside the Benin city allowed to engage in bronze casting in the kingdom. Anyone else caught doing this was put to death or banished from the kingdom, his family disgraced forever. The new settlers perfected their craft of bronze casting and the production of the royal pester called Eben. Apart from his military powers, Eben was also skilled in the making of Eben. They cast and sent the Oba and Eben each year to show their gratitude and loyalty for their benevolence. This was accompanied by the product of their harvest. Igwe. Igwe means a village or camp founded by the great military commander whose name was Eben, and so Igueben was born. The little settlement soon started to grow, to particularly with the influx of traders from Benin City. They did business with distant land towards the north and eastern axis from the Benin City. East trade with other areas began to thrive and it began prosperous. Today, the Igwe of Eben is now the flourishing town of Igueben, which from all accounts is a land of plenty. Now, how done for the various communities in Igueben? In those days, there was constant migration of people flying from Benin either to evade justice or oppression or as a result of smaller clashes amongst various communities. Consequently, various villages in Igueben were founded by people flying from instance from Benin, Agbo or traders from Akure in Yoruba-speaking area. Some people even came from Aoka in the east. In addition, many emigrants came from Ora, Ubiaja, Ugboha, and other chiefdoms. To note that news of this famous yam symbolizes the conducive climate and soil of Eben land, and this might have attracted people from far and near. The people of Igueben are hardworking, peaceful, peaceful people. Their dialect is unique blend of Edo and ESAN dialects. Each passage of time, socio-economic development. Over the years, Igueben have grown in size, territory, and population. At the time, the renowned ethnographer R.E. Badmio wrote his book on the Benin Kingdom and the Edo-speaking people of southwest of Nigeria. He had evidence to indicate that Iguebe as autonomous native authority has village with a population of about 9,800 and occupying over 50,000 hectares of land. The villages of Iguebe. Dr. Christopher Okoje, in his book on native laws and customs in ESAN, attempted to sketch the origin of some of the villages constituting Igueben today. A few of the examples he cited are the interest in these accounts. Igueben consists of several communities which join seamlessly. Some of the popular village communities are Egwari, Oyomo, Afuda, Idumeka, Idumoka, Uhe, Igbiki, Ekehen, Iduogo, Udumogo, Idumebo, Udumotutu, and Idumogbo. A woman's trans origin may be determined by the manner in which she greets her elders in the early morning. For example, Latose, Lamogun, Lagesan, Lani, Laveze are peculiar to Uhe, Idigu, Idumoha, Idumeka, Afuda, Ekehen, respectively. Egwari was the original Igwe founded by Eben. The name of the ancestor home of his fathers is Idumegun. One of the succeeding rulers of Idumegun, called Ola Egele, shifted from the original site, and where he settled was later interfered to as Idumala Gele. My people, this is the side of the story which I believe we must have known how Igueben came into being, how they migrated from Benin Kingdom. Thank you for watching.